Dear traders, petar.jacimovic here from vicofanalysis.com. I want to post the update on my intraday positions and to um, alert you about and again call you to join my live trading room, guys. So intraday live trading room every morning 9 a.m. Central Europe time. Um, all for only $20 a month you will be able to watch how I do a live analysis for hour and a half, and how I position intraday, uh, myself watching the majors. Okay, so every morning 9 a.m. Central Europe time I will do the analysis on all majors and see where we got potential good entries to position ourselves on intraday BS, right? Today, this is from the live trading room. Just an update. Today, I got the free positions. I found attractive on the majors, and all positions are right now in the plus and secured on the break even before the ADP. And I will watch to basically exit before this ADP in US, which will happen in the next 30 minutes, right? So I also have the trading plan, which I advise to everyone who trades intraday trading. For example, in my own trading, I don't risk more than 1% in total in the single day. So if I see that free opportunity is good, if I see, for example, free opportunities, I will go with 0.3 each, right, which will bring me the total risk of 0.9% for that day. I will not watch the position myself after, for example, new session or something. The intraday trading is called the intraday because we want to position where the hedge funds and hedge fund traders and banks in London and Europe position themselves. Most of hedge fund trading desks and so on are based in the London, so there we got the intraday traders position themselves when the London session basically started, and when the Europe session, Frankfurt, when we started these sessions. I positions in the first hour of the London session and define what I want to trade. Do I want to trade for that day, and what currencies I want to trade? So it's a very simple and effective way of trading. And again, I also telling you about. So for example, I told you if I found the free setups for that day, I go with a 0.3 risk on each one, which will bring me that optimum 1% risk in a single day. Okay, you can go even to 1.5% in a single day, but I prefer the 1%. So it's all about you. If I found the two setups, of course I go with a 0.5% each one. In if I found one setup, I go with a 1% risk. Okay, if I don't find any setup, obviously I don't create any intraday position and I skip that day, right? And I know in the first hour of the London session, do I want to trade, what I want to trade, and in which direction I want to trade. And this is, again, I do a live analysis. I go to webinar, you see my screen, I do the live analysis. You can even ask the questions on the chat box and so on, and I do that for an hour, or let's say hour and a half, where I found opportunities. So every session from 9 a.m. usually to 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. I'm doing a live analysis for only $20. $20 a month is really cheap price compared to what you will also learn and see and so on, right? So it's one morning coffee in some countries, right? So very cheap price, and again, the members there are very happy and so on. So you're very welcome to join. I will put my Skype username in description. You can add me, guys, and start, and become a part of our, successful trading. Okay, for today, I got free setups, which means that I took with a 0.3% risk edge, right? I got a British pound. This is again TPO chart, the profile chart. Every is worth 30 minutes and some basics. about the profile chart. Profile analysis is this is not indicator. Basically, this is a way of collecting the price information. On the left side, we see the tick volume on the specific prices. So, for example, look how many ticks we got near these highs, 106. So we still have a strong demand active here, and they're not ready to stop this. So we may see more higher price. Anyway, we have ADP, and I don't like to be on the news and lose my profit because of the news spike or news event. So since I positioned very early in the morning, I'm right now in the plus of about 20, 30, 25 pips. The risk was about 30 pips, so almost 1-1 ratio, guys. Okay, so in the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes max before the ADP, I will watch to exit some of my positions. Maybe I will let one of these to go on the news, but it's secured, so I cannot lose anything. But for sure I will close 2 positions before ADP. So I entered British pound. I saw a strong the buying tail. We got a single prints there, very good initial balance on the Europe session. It confirmed actually the point of control from the Asia session and from the yesterday US session. So we really you know, really good I saw that intraday traders and the hedge funds traders start to do initiate a buying pressure, and I started to do with them. Okay, so this was again, this is secured already on the break even, but I will watch to close one of the free setups I took today and live in the trading room. The next position I have is New Zealand dollar, US dollar, guys. This currency pair also created very good opportunity for me, and we broke the swing high from the Asia session. We broke and we got a very good opening initial balance, and this setup is going very good. As you see, my trailing stop basically secured me already 15 pips, almost 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Look at the stop loss and look at my entry here. So I entered at this point here. Right now price is 35 pips. The stop loss was around 20 pips. The original stop loss, so about 1.5 risk reward ratio. Almost met my target in a few pips. So I will still let this maybe 20 minutes more, and then potentially exit this and take the good profit here for today. Okay, so this is second setup I took with a 0.3 risk percentage on account. Very successfully, you see, very good. The third setup I took is basically USD Japanese yen. This currency pair was in strong downward pressure, and they continued on the Asia session. We saw the lower value area really confirming the downward pressure, and then the Europe session joined it. In Europe session, institutional traders and floor traders joined it, basically this weakness from Asia session and previously in US session yesterday, and we saw very good initial balance, and I started to sell here. I sold at 103.65. Right now I'm in plus like 25 pips. The risk was original like 20 pips, so I'm about 1-1 ratio on this one. Okay, so these are free setups. All setups are secured. Trailing stop is pop up on all setups. This trailing stop already secured me in plus 8 pips, plus 8 pips. Anyway, we have the ADP in US, and I want to exit. We have in next 30 minutes. I want to exit this one before, maybe let one position to potentially catch that spike. So I am able to do this because I'm secured in all positions, so I cannot lose anything, and I can decide which one I want to let. You see the British pound really you know, I don't see, they just don't stop this. We have a tick volume here heading up, so very good. See, very qualitative. Already 30 pips to 1-1 ratio here. The New Zealand dollar close to my target. My original targets are usually 1-to-2 risk reward ratio, so You know, I'm usually going for 1 to 2, going for double from what I risk. So if I risk 0.3, I want to take and try to take 0.6. If I risk 0.5% workout, I want to take 1%. Okay, so you see the trailing stop already popped up higher, and I'm already 15 pips secured if this go lower. Anyway, some of entries, I will probably 2 setups, I will basically exit before the actual ADP event because I don't want to let anyone to take my profit from me. The news traders can do this basically, and they can create some spikes or something, and the risk is in the first place. So basically I want to exit. Maybe we'll let the pound to ride and close the New Zealand, right? And US Japanese yen. I take the 1%, actually 1 to 1.5 here. This was yeah, 30 pips. So this is a 1 versus 1.5 risk reward ratio. We'll see in the next 15 minutes. We'll decide. But again, the point is, you can absolutely join my live trading. So all of these setups right now are taken in my live trading room where I did these calls, right? I decided to not build in any other currency majors. As you see here below, I have majors here. I decided to, for example, I didn't take anything on Australian. I really didn't like this one. This is not good for me, and actually you see that it's not very volatile, and it was good that I didn't pick. So I choose this, like not trading. EURUSD wasn't so good for trading as well today early morning. So yes, Euro GBP wasn't good for trading. We got some selling tail on D period and so on, but nothing special here to trade basically. USD Swiss was some good potential selling, but nothing special. If you enter, this will be in plus about 15 pips. Risk was about 15, so it was similar like US Japanese yen basically, but it was the opportunity. So I decided to go in free setups with a 0.3 risk, and yeah. So far, again, it's going very good. Almost 40 pips on British pound USD, New Zealand dollar. 4 pips. It was a 4 pips away from my final take profit of 1-2 risk reward ratio, and US Japanese yen is trading lower again in plus 26 pips. And not just that, I really I don't see that here sellers should still not end with this one, right? They're absolutely not they're still in control. We see this in the tick volume as well, also in the prints. So they're still not ready. This may go to my, I need, for example, only 10 pips. The price dropped 10 pips, 103.25. I will take a 1-2 ratio on this one, right? So let's wait for a bit. So let's wait for a bit, and you know, I need something like few pips here. Maybe I will close at this stage. We are 20-30 minutes. 20 minutes before ADP. Look at this, and done, guys. Price met my target. A 1-2 ratio, guys, on US Japanese yen. Very, very fantastically good. Okay, and I close my position. Close. Target met. It didn't matter because of the spread, but I will end manually. I don't want to risk. This is a nice profit, guys. Again, nice profit. Setup was triggered at the 103.65 area. I took the 40 pips plus this one. Very nice setup. Okay, let's check another. The New Zealand dollar is approaching again 1-2 ratio. Trailing stop trailed me all the way to 15 pips and plus. In case something happen fast, I will also grab pips here. I'm waiting also 5 to 6 pips here upward for more targets for 1-2 ratio here. The risk was 20 pips originally, and right now the plus is 35. British pound USD. Oh my god, look at this. It's just don't stop. Right. So it's going very, very strongly. The trailing stop popped up here and already in plus 15 pips. Secure this one. In total plus, I'm in plus like 45 pips. Risk was around 30 pips. So I need a 15 pips higher. Look at the my take profit here. And this will be the 60 pips up. Right. Almost. Amazing, amazing. Guys, using the market profile analysis, I spent like an hour and a half actually doing analysis and finding the opportunities. I place the trades, define the risk, define the stop loss, define the potential targets and the trailing stop. And right now I just came to see before the event how it's going on, right? Because we got a large impact event, so and I decided to see what's going on. And US Japanese yen, very good plus. It's still going lower. I mean, it can go much lower and so on, but I don't want to risk my profit on ADP and be in the high volatility market, which can basically take my profits from early morning. I don't want to let anyone to take my profit basically. US Japanese yen going higher in G period. We still demand in G period. British pound back a little bit, but still I don't see that they finish it here buying at all. I mean, we have you know, a ticking here, a 70 ticks here in this price on my liquidity provider. So I don't see that they will stop at this point. But again, we'll decide. We'll probably let one single setup to run in the ADP because I can do that. I got secured all positions. I took the US Japanese yen, took the profit to 1-2 ratio of 40 pips, the risk was 20. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, missing of probably will let pound USD. Probably will let pound USD. So because I'm so close with this one, I will take 1-2 ratio. I just need a few pips here, but basically in the next 10 minutes we'll watch 10 minutes, so 7 minutes more to the next print, and then decide what I want to close, what I want to exit. Basically, potentially I will actually let the British pound USD on the ADP, right? And I will this trailing stop trail me 15 pips in plus. Actually, I will let at the very break even at the +1 pip, right, to let that potential news volatility. So I'm right now in plus like 37 pips. Again, the risk was 30 pips. And I will put my target needs to be like 60 pips, but I can let this on the news. I will put 60 pips here anyway. Actually, let's put this 30 pips more to go for 1-3 ratio. So 30 pips more, guys. will be 30 pips more, somewhere around 1.2 370 area, something like this, right? This will be my target. So this is my entry buy. Right now price is here, 29.30 pips. I will try to take 90 pips, guys. Okay, a little bit less here. I will try to take 1-3 ratio, which will be amazing if I can take 1% in a 1-3 risk. Original. This will be amazing. Okay, this is a 90 pips profit. So 1.2, 365 area is my final target. We'll add this. It's secure on the break even, so I really don't care. Right now it is on 1-1 ratio, but from other side I will add 5 minutes and potentially close this New Zealand dollar. Okay, so let's see, guys. Next 5 minutes. Again, you can join this live trading room. This is only recap from what I entered early in the morning into my live trading room every day, every single day, every trading day from 9 a.m. Central Europe time. I do the live analysis and find the good intraday opportunities. Usually in the duration of that live trading will be 1 hour, 2 hours max. Okay, usually 1 hour, an hour and a half. I do observe majors, find what's the hots, what's the very hot from the majors. If there is anything interesting, if I see that, for example, few of them looks interesting, I go. I define size risk. I don't risk more than 1% in a single day. If I have again one setup interesting, I will go with 1% risk. If I go, if I find, for example, 2 setups, I go with 0.5 risk each. If I find 3 setups, I go with 0.3 risk, okay, or 0.4, depend. So in that range of 1% in a day, I keep my intraday trading. Using the market profile to observe and collect the price and see what's going on and how the potential hedge fund traders and institutional traders position themselves. Also, an intraday perspective, I want to ride with them and try to find, as like them, the good opportunities. So this is my point. We have 3 minutes to the next print. Okay, it's a J here, and probably I'm closing this one since I will have a 15 minutes before ADP in the US. I don't want to hold on the high impact events. I don't want to hold on that large impact events in the US. Let's see what's going on. So pound 1.2 308 right now in plus 34. My target is above. I want to go 90 pips. Risk was 30 pips. We'll try to take because I got 3 positions. If I got only 1 position, by the way, I will absolutely close before they went. But since I got 3 positions and Japanese yen already finished it in the 1-2 ratios, I took a 0.6% on account, and I will take about 0.5% on the New Zealand dollar, which is right now 30 pips up. The risk was 20, and I can let this British pound basically to potentially 1-3 ratio on the news, since I got also secured this one. Okay, so this is guys, how you trade successfully intraday trading, with controlling the risk, with knowing, having the trading plan, and also very important, having the discipline and understand the market dynamic and what's the hot, what's not for that day. Intraday trading, again, people just don't realize what the intraday trading is about. Intraday look at this word intra. Intra. It sounds like intro, right? So something in the very beginning. Something it's actually suggesting us this is a beginning. If this is an intraday trade, and the next word is intraday, this beginning of the day, it's actually meaning of this is trade with the beginning of when the most hedge funds banks will open in the based in the London, right? London is like the largest, the most hedge funds who are doing the intraday trading on forex are based in the London and the Europe generally, right? Not in the US, not in the Asia. So the intraday trading is basically try to follow them from their starting and working time and try to establish some positions at the very early, right? That's what's intraday trade about, right? Not to establish position, for example, now or some. This is a terrible to do, to establish anything right now. This is like totally, you know, very terrible to establish right now position. Okay, it's a very late. We are approaching the high impact events. Even without high impact events, you don't want to build position 1-2 p.m. You know, the banks in London, they work to 5 p.m. Central Europe time. Okay, 5 p.m. Central Europe time. You don't want to establish position on 2 p.m. and have only few hours left, right? You will be running up time for any good profiting there. And so that's why I have my trading room actually starting from when the London banks open, right, and establishing position in that first hour, right? Look at the British pound. It's going very successfully, guys, and so far plus 45. New Zealand dollar approaching my target, and I will close manually. Will not play with these 3 pips. I'm closing, guys. I'm closing. Just a second. I'm closing this one. Close. Again, original risk was 20 pips. This was my entry. I put risk here. No single print. And right now I'm about 40 pips, which means that I took almost 0.6%, risking 0.3%. Thank you very much. I'm done in New Zealand as well. And right. So I got 1-to ratio New Zealand, 1-to ratio USD Japanese yen. We are approaching, we are 15 minutes before the ADP. And I already took profit of about 1% in these 2 setups. 1% up on account. Now, if you trade with 10K account, you have $100 earned in maybe 2 hours. Or if you have 100K, you took $1,000 in a few hours. Okay. So, okay, now I have pound left, and this will be for the ADP. Right. This will be for ADP, and I will put my trailing stop constantly putting me higher than I want. I will turn off that trailing stop. Basically, we'll turn off trailing stop. None. Right? Because I want to let this one, and this is my stop loss back just 1 pip above. Actually, I need to include spread. Okay, so a few pips above. That's it. That's it. And I will let this potential 90 pips. I hope you enjoyed this one, guys. If you like, I will advise you. It's a very cheap, $20 a month. You can pay. Basically, they pay me via Skrill, Money Bookish or Skrill, call that how you want. You can join our group. I'm doing the live trading from 9 a.m. Central Europe time, observing the majors and finding some good opportunities on the majors. Alright, so far today, very good day. US Japanese yen 1-to ratio, New Zealand dollar US dollar 1-to ratio, total of 1% up on account, and to also GBP is in plus 35 points. I will put my Skype username in the description. You add me there if you're interested in that trading room, and there you can join even from the tomorrow you know, session, and watch and be part of our trading room. Wish you good trading. Have a nice day, guys, and trade safe.